Hello and welcome to Keep On Singing, the international educational boot camp for competitive singing. I'm your host, Ryan Hazy, and on this episode, you're going to see 6 singers that will perform in the Week 1 challenge. The theme is inspirational. What inspires them as singers? After each performance, all 4 of our coaches will give their thoughts of the song. Each singer will then receive their scores from this week's challenge. The scores are based on artistry, technique, and performance. Each panel score is out of a possible 100 points. We then add the coaches' scores, and we add the industry panel together, and we give them their weekly total. Before we meet the singers, let's meet the 4 coaches for Keep On Singing 2021. First up, we have Team Thompson, the twofer. Sissy and Michael Thompson are a great pair with music and ballroom dancing on their resumes. They cannot wait to coach their singers and build their skills each and every week. Next up, we have Team Keisha D, an accomplished artist with her own star on the Palm Springs Walk of Fame. She is so honored to coach her singers and to help them on their path. Next, we have Team Cowboy, Brian Scott, a legend in the singing world. He has performed all over the globe, and his range of genres are amazing. He is excited to be nurturing these singers on their next steps to becoming entertainers. And last and not least, we have Team Michael Cagle. With his musical theater degree, he helped start a children's theater and has performed on stage with such legends as Idina Menzel and Patti LaBelle and so many others. He is thrilled to be a part of this competition and has been since its birth. He cannot wait to guide his team of singers on their journey. Now that you've met the coaches, it's time to meet the singers.
Bless my heart, bless my soul. Didn't think I'd make it to 43 years old. There must be someone up above saying, come on in. You got to get on up. You got to hold on. Yeah, you got to hold on. Yeah. Well, bless my heart and bless yours too. I don't know what I'm gonna go, don't know what I'm gonna do, but there must be someone up above saying, come on in. Yeah, you got to get on up. Yeah, you got to hold on. Yeah, you got to hold on. Yeah, you got to wait. I don't want to wait. Yeah, you gotta wait. I don't want to wait. No. Well, bless my heart, bless my mind. I got so much to do, but I ain't got much time. But there must be someone up above
We're here with Liv Axelson from Norway. Welcome, my dear. We're glad that you are once again with us. And great job on your performance. I love the strength and the power and the story that you told. Great job.
Thank you.
What made you choose this song in particular?
The song was just kind of something that I always liked, and kind of, had it in this list of songs that, might be fun to sing someday. And then I just was having a really bad, couple of weeks, and the song sort of came up when I was just playing Spotify, and I was like, and it was just the perfect timing, and I was on my way to karaoke to meet friends to cheer me up, and the song came on, and I was like, that's the song that I'm going to sing.
Excellent.
And it was just such a moving experience to sing it that night, and I really hadn't sung it much since. So I decided that it was good to take it out and dust it off again.
Good choice. Excellent job. All right, we're going to jump right into it here. We're going to start with Team Cowboy.
Yay! How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm fabulous. How are you doing, baby?
I'm doing great. Listen, you taught me something because I had never heard that song. I didn't know who sang it. So kudos to you for thinking outside of the box. That was, I love the song. It had a lot of energy. I loved your timing in it. That's a difficult song to sing, and your time impeccable. So I think overall I gave you a good score on that song. So congratulations. I loved it.
Thank you.
Team Thompson.
Let me just tell you, right from the beginning, you had me on it. I got to tell you, you were one of my favorites this week. From the very beginning, you had me. I heard a little bit of Gwen Stefani, Katie Lang, Joss Stone, Winona, Janice, even a little bit of Chris Stapleton. But at the end of it, I heard Liv, and that's what makes an artist. When you do something so out of the box and so different that you can't be forgotten, and you certainly will not be forgotten by me. I loved the way you dropped your jaw. Watch your tone on those running ad libs. Pull back just a little bit, just slightly, but not too much, not too much. Loved your energy. Keep this train of thought as you move forward. Great job.
Thank you. Moving over to Mr. Michael Cagle.
Hello. Hi.
Hey.
Okay, I'm normally the bad guy, so just be prepared.
All right.
I loved the opening. I love the energy. I love the commitment. I loved the song choice. I felt like the song wasn't too big for you. I felt like it got away from you. I felt like there are moments that you got a little bit shouty rather than belting. And some of your transitions into like that were kind of rough for me, only because it's good to have an energetic song and it's good to just like cut loose, but you always want the listener to feel like you're always in control. Like every decision you make is what you wanted to do. And I felt like sometimes it got away from you. You got back in. It wasn't like terrible at all, because I gave you a great score because I loved what you did. I just want you to be really cautious about when you go into the ad libs and the kind of rocking out. Always let the listener know you're in control. Okay. Great job though. Love you. You're a doll.
And you're from your coach now, Miss Keisha D.
Aren't you glad you picked that song now, girl? Fantastic, girl. You rocked it. Thank you for putting the runs in that we talked about. Thank you for adding that soul element that we talked about. You shocked me when you sent me that video at 2 a.m. woke me out of my sleep to listen to a video. Girl, I was up for the rest of the night going, hallelujah. I couldn't go back to sleep. Fabulous. You did a good job. Mama's proud, girl. Mama's proud.
All right. Well, thank you, coaches. And Liv, it's time for your scores for this week. Week number 1, the industry panel gave you 75. The coaches gave you 73.5, bringing your total for week number 1 to 148.5. Congratulations to you. We look forward to seeing what you'll bring for week number 2.
Thank you.
I'm clapping.
Me too.
Me too.
Down the Via Dolorosa in Jerusalem that day, the soldiers tried to clear the narrow way, but the crowd pressed in to see a man condemned to die on Calvary. He was bleeding from the beating, there were stripes upon his back, and he wore a crown of thorns upon his head, and he bore with every step the scorn of those who cry out for his death. Down the Via Dolorosa, called the way of suffering, like the Lamb came down Messiah, Christ the King. But he chose to walk that road, out his love for you and me. Down the Via Dolorosa, all the way to Calvary. Ты прости, что мы плевали в твое сердце горький яд, и скрывали твои раны, ты распят, забивали в твои руки гвоздь неверия, как много лет назад. Down the Via Dolorosa, called the way of suffering, like the Lamb came down Messiah, Christ the King. But he chose to walk that road, out his love for you and me. Down the Via Dolorosa, all the way to Calvary. The blood that would cleanse the soul of all men made its way through the heart of Jerusalem. Down the Via Dolorosa, called the way of suffering, like the Lamb came down Messiah, Christ the King. But he chose to walk that road, out his love for you and me. Down the Via Dolorosa, all the way to Calvary.
And we are back with the lovely Miss Margot Smith. Welcome back, my dear. Week one's theme was inspirational. What was it like working with your coach this week?
I actually was surprised how quick we took off, because I'm brutally honest. And if I know I have a problem, I deliver, I tell it. She was very happy to work with me, and she saw my potential. But I didn't want it to get just a positive response, because I knew a specific spot in a song where I have a problem. And it was not emotional problem, which most people have. I have a technique problem, and I was wanted to just press on and work on it, even though I knew it's gonna jeopardize my performance just a little bit. Is gonna be tuned down, but I don't want to sacrifice technique. And she was a wonderful coach who was wanted to work on a technique rather than fixing something quick and easy.
Right on. That's great news. We're going to bring things along. I personally enjoyed the song choice. It was very beautiful. And keep up the good work. Keep songs like that. Those songs like that just are so very moving. Very well done. All right. So we're going to move over to the coaches panels. We will start with the lovely Miss Sissy Thompson and Michael Thompson over there. Team Thompson, go ahead.
All right. We absolutely loved your song choice. It was a very beautiful song in your voice, and the tone was gorgeous. One of the things, and even on your initial entrance into the competition, you mentioned how in your language you place your vowels differently, and that's something that you're working on. You sounded very, very good, but you can still open up that sound a little bit more, dropping your jaw just a little bit, but great job.
All right, Team Cowboy.
I concur with that. I loved your performance. I thought the song was very melodic and very beautiful. I thought you really performed it well. The only thing I can think of is maybe just a little bit more on the dynamics, just the, coming from the verse to the chorus, maybe just a little bit more power there in the dynamics. But overall, I thought it was a beautiful tune and such a rich, buttery sound to your voice. So whatever Keisha is doing, kudos to Keisha and kudos to you, Margot. It was absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, Team Kegel.
I love your voice. I really do. I think your voice is magnificent. I love the song choice. I love Sandy Patty. And I thought that you made it your own. I thought it was really well laid out. My biggest concern, my biggest note to you is that you sang it in a place where the notes were very sweet and pure and kind of like through a small little hole. And there was a moment in that song, made his way through the hill of Jerusalem. Okay, I wanted openness. And it's not so much just dropping your jaw. And I think this may help you. It's not just dropping your jaw that helps you reach high notes. You've also got to go vertical inside your mouth. You need to feel like either you're biting into an apple or you're going into a yawn.
Right.
And that will cause the voice to come up and over and allow you to land on the note as opposed to just reaching at it. And the sound is going to open up. I think your voice is magnificent. I think you have a great instrument. I just want to see a fullness because it felt more like a lullaby all the way through, and therefore kind of lost the emotional impact of the that I wanted. And that will come from going vertical inside.
Great. Thank you so much, Michael. And of course, now your coach, Keisha D.
Hi.
Hi.
Very nicely done, honey. I'm very proud of you. You did a fantastic job, and you took great notes, and you took that song, and then you executed. And I'm you worked hard. I know you put a lot of hours. Take after take after take, and I was like, no, don't send me 25 takes. So 3 will do, and just send me 3. So
I did 4. I just did 4.
Send me 4. I know. And but you know what? And you're such a hard worker, and I'm so excited to continue to work with you. And even when this is all said and done, we're still going to be working together. I think we're going to be really good friends. But you're doing a great job in this competition, and I'm happy. I'm glad for you. You did great.
Well, great job, Margot Smith.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Great job this week. And it's now time for your scores. The industry panel gave you a score of 78. The coaches panel gave you 77, bringing your total to 155 for the first week. Congratulations to you, my dear.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing what you will bring for week number 2.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
look. Give me the hook or the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Life's not worth a damn till you can say I am what I am what I am. I don't want praise and I don't want pay. I bang my own drum. Some think it's noise, I think it's pretty. And so what? Hey, my lunch bottle and its banger. Why not try to see things from a different angle? Your life is a sham till you can shout out, I am what I am. I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. I deal my own deck, sometimes the ace, sometimes the deuces. It's one life and there's no returning or departing. One life and it's time to open up your closet. Life's not worth a damn till you can shout out, I am what I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. I deal my own deck, sometimes the ace, sometimes the deuces. It's one life and there's no returning or departing. One life and it's time to open up your closet. Life's not worth a damn till you can shout out, I am what I am.
All right, that was such a great performance, Anna. Thank you so much for all of those fabulous, fabulous sparkles, and love the lights. You know, I'm all about the sparkle. All right, let's go ahead and take a look and listen to what the coaches thought of your performance, and we will start with Team Mr. Michael Cagle. We'll start with you, sir.
Of course you would.
Why not?
Why not? This was not a good one for me. There was support issues and pitch issues, and it just it felt like this song was just out of control from the moment it started. It was too big. It was the rhythms were too articulate. It just felt like, no offense, girl, you need to work with a coach, because I think a lot of this would have been taken care of if you had. It really shows that this was just kind of thrown together, and it was kind of a mess. It was like a traffic accident.
All right, thank you, Michael. And Mr. Brian Scott, Team Cowboy.
Yes, I agree with Michael. I did hear a lot of pitch issues, support issues as well. I love the song, but I don't think the song was right for you. It was all over the map for me. It fell short for me, a little disappointing.
Short.
All right, and Team Thompson.
Good.
All right. It's obvious that you got into the song, but in getting into the song, because you were moving around, but in doing that, it made you pitchy. It made it difficult to have breast support.
I found myself writing things as you started, and I just got to the point that I had to put the pen down. And honestly, what you need is you really need to dive in from square one and begin with technique 101.
I agree.
Loved your spirit.
All right. And we'll hear from your coach, Keisha D.
Well, 1 week is already down, and we're just going to do our best to connect and next week work towards all of these notes, take them as positive feedback because that's what makes you better. Always think about it like this. Knowledge is power. So now we have the knowledge. So now we're going to take that and we're going to make the next week very powerful and come back with a much better product. How about that? Okay.
Awesome. Very, very well said.
Yes.
Very well said. All right. So your scores, Anna, the industry panel gave you a score of 64 and the coaches gave you a score of 65.5 for a week one total of 129.5. Very nicely done. Keep up the good work and keep on singing.
Dear Mr. President, come take a walk with me. Let's pretend we're just two people and you aren't better than me. I'd like to ask you some questions if we could speak honestly. What do you feel when you see all the homeless on the street? And who do you pray for at night before you go to sleep? What do you feel when you look in the mirror? Are you proud? How do you sleep while the rest of us cry? How do you dream when a mother has no chance to say goodbye? How do you walk with your head held high? Can you even look me in the eye and tell me why? Da, 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 da. Dear Mr. President, were you a lonely boy? Were you a lonely boy? Are you a lonely boy? How can you say no child is left behind? We're not dumb and we're not blind. They're all sitting in your cells while you pave the road to hell. And what kind of father might take his own daughter's rights away? And what kind of father might hate his own daughter if she were gay? And I can only imagine what the First Lady has to say. You've come a long way from whiskey and cocaine. How do you sleep while the rest of us cry? How do you dream when a mother has no chance to say goodbye? How do you walk with your head held high? Can you even look me in the eye? Now let me tell wage with a baby on the way. Let me tell you about hard work. Rebuilding your house after bombs took them away. Let me tell you about hard work. Building a bed out of a cardboard box. Let me tell you about hard work. Hard work, hard work. You don't know nothing about hard work. Hard work, hard work. Oh. How do you sleep at night? How do you walk with your head held high? Dear Mr. President, you'd never take a walk with me. Ooh, would you?
And we're here with Ronnie from Team Keisha D. How are you, my dear?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. I absolutely loved your song choice. What made you choose this particular song for this week's inspirational theme?
Personally, I've always been a massive fan of Pink, but this song, I feel that it's inspirational to me because it's not just like a general mood song. It's like it hits on harder topics and things. And I think, you know, using her position to do that is inspirational. So that's
Yeah,
a big part of why I chose it.
I'd agree with that 100%. All right, we're going to jump right into it with the coaches' critiques. We'll start with Team Thompson.
Okay, thank you.
Hi. I agree. I absolutely thought that the song choice was just so apropos for the moment, for where we are. You did a great job. You have a great storytelling ability to your voice. Your enunciation was on point. I really felt like you were not only singing beautifully, you were delivering just such a great message. Drop your jaw just a little slightly for me to kind of round off your sound. Continue to strengthen your core, your breathing. Other than that, well done. I thoroughly enjoyed the performance.
All right. Michael Cagle.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Great storytelling. I thought your presentation was sensational. I'm a big fan of using head voice as well, and I felt like you floated up there really well. But I also felt like had you had a little bit more support, there were moments that I wanted you not to use the head voice, but to actually open up and just like, bam, make that moment, you know, big, and then pull back a bit. It felt like it felt like you were going up a roller coaster really well, but then it just didn't get quite there. But it was still a good ride. You have a great voice, great look. Just really work on singing through that diaphragm, opening up so that when the big moments come, you don't have to falsetto it or head voice it. You can actually open up a little bit and get some resonance and depth there.
Great.
Thank you.
All right. Team Cowboy.
Hey, I totally agree with all these judges here, the coaches, I'm sorry. I thought you did a fantastic job on the song. You looked great. The background's phenomenal. So keep doing that. I just agree with the support. You just need a little bit more support with that diaphragm, and you're going to be able to use that chest voice in a more powerful way. But I do like your falsetto as well. So you do float up there nicely, like Michael said. I think out of all of the singers in this group of this competition, you've got one of the most current voices to me. I think you've got a sound that could be
definitely
like right now. So keep doing what you're doing. You're getting there. Good job.
All right. And now we'll hear from your coach, Keisha D.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hello.
Good job. You did a fantastic job. I'm very proud of you. And I guess those late nights, early mornings paid off.
Yes.
You did a great job. And you know what? Thanks for keeping me up at 2 a.m. I love it. No, I'm just kidding. No, you did a wonderful job. I'm glad you were working on that jaw dropping. I know I saw it. And I felt I could feel what you were saying, and everything we worked on, you execute, and you're a hard worker. So thank you for that. You know, I have to thank you. You're inspiring me. So
Aw,
Right on.
good job, sweetheart.
All right, on.
thank you.
All right, so your scores this week from the industry panel are 71.5, and from the coaches, 73, bringing your total score for week 1 to 144.5. Congratulations, Ronnie. We look forward to seeing what you will bring for us for the next week's theme, and keep it up.
Awesome. Thank you so
Nice
much.
job, Ronnie.
You think you own whatever land you land on. Earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you learn things you never knew, you never know. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or asked the green hippogriff why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you play with all the colors of the wind? Can you play with all the colors of the wind? From the hidden pine trails of the forest, taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come rolling all the riches all around you. For once, never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The hero and the actor are my friends, and we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hope that never ends. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? And let the eagle tell you where he's been. Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you play with all the colors of the wind? Can you play with all the colors of the wind? How high does the sycamore grow? You cut it down and live alone. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon. For whether we are white or copper skin, we need to sing with all the voices of the mountains, to play with all the colors of the wind. You can hold the earth and still, all you hold is heaven too. You can play with all the colors of the wind.
we're here with the next contestant from Team Keisha D, the lovely Miss Rita Ravio. Hello, my dear. So glad you could be with us again. And
Hello.
what a great performance. We loved your video. I loved it. I love the feather, the flower in the hair. Just a great song choice, good outfit. So may I ask, what inspired you to choose this particular song as your inspirational song?
It has been, I don't know how to explain it, very important to me because of my kids. And I don't know, I find it very important to me, as it's a story about, well, nature, and that we can all be the same, so on. I don't know how to put it in words.
No, that's perfectly put. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to move things along, and we'll begin with our coach's critiques from your performance this week. And we'll start with Michael Cagle.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I wish you hadn't started with me. I really like your voice so much. I really like your voice. I hated the song choice for you. I felt like the song got to be a little bit too big. It felt like, you know, when you kind of listen to the radio and you go do 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 do, where you're just kind of humming along with it rather than singing. That's the kind of impression that I got of the song and the matchup for you. I just felt like you can sing. There's not a doubt about it. This isn't an insult to your voice. It's song choice to fit your voice, because you have a very light lyrical voice, and that song is kind of sweeping and passionate, and it just felt like I was listening to someone humming along with the radio rather than actually bringing a song to life. So I just really advise you to really accent the positives of your voice, because you have a great voice and great lyricness. It just, that song was so big for you that it just got lost for me.
All right, moving on to Team Cowboy.
Hi, Rita. I can agree with Michael on one thing, that the song is big and it's a beautiful song. I thought the song would have been great for you had you worked a little bit more on projection. And I think that's kind of what Michael's trying to tell you. Projection means everything in a song like this. Your notes were beautiful, but they were subdued. So if you can focus on that, I think maybe next week, I think you'll really hit it out of the park. Again, I think the song was great for you. I think you could have done it better, but projection is key, honey.
All right.
Thank you.
Team Thompson.
We agree. I really liked your look for the song, and when you first started out, I was just like, wow, she has a very light princess kind of tone to her. But as the song continued, I wanted that they're saying it as projection, but I wanted changes in your dynamics. Everything was kind of the same level throughout the song.
Yep.
And like when you got to the build, it didn't build. So that's what they're talking about with projection. They want you to feel the emotions of the song. And it was kind of like you were level throughout. But the voice was very, very lyrical, very pretty. I wanted a little bit more soft, a little bit more loud, and that contrast in between.
All right, and from your coach, Keisha D.
Hello, beautiful.
Thank you. Bye.
Good, thank you. I think you did a fantastic job. I know I'm kind of the odd man out with this one, only because I do like the way you presented it. I kind of think out of the box, and we've all heard it one certain way, and so a lot of times folks kind of get stuck in a box of, this is that song, this is what it has to be all the time. I'm just a little different, and I do take a lot of, I Will Survive, and I made it into a ballad. So, sometimes I like to take things out of the box, and I think you took it out of the box and you presented it the way you felt, because we talked about it. So on your behalf, I'm telling you, I get what you did. You were taking it out of the box. You weren't trying to be anybody else but you, and presenting it the way you felt it from your heart, which is not making it this big grandiose thing because of that's what everyone's heard. You did do what you set out to do, and I'm proud of you for that. Maybe more projection, regardless, even if you were going to keep it lyrical, maybe a little bit more projection could have gone on there, but I do like what you did, and you stuck with what you wanted to do, and I'm proud of you for that. And I do like that you were out of the box and it wasn't what we've always heard. So thank you for that, Sweet Pea.
Thank you.
Great job this week, Rita, and I'm proud to give you, we'll now announce your scores. The industry panel gave you 68, the coaches gave you 68.5, so your total for week number 1 is 136.5. Congratulations to you. I look forward to seeing what you bring next week.
Okay, thanks.
What you've got to do now is finish what you've begun. I don't know just how, but it's not over till you won. When you see the storm is coming, see the lightning part the skies, it's too late to run. There's terror in your eyes. What you do then is remember this old thing you heard me say. It's this storm, not you, that's bound to blow away. Hold on to someone standing by. Hold on, don't even ask how long or why. Child, hold on to what you know is true. Hold on till you get through. Child, oh child, hold on. When you feel your heart's a pounding, feel the devil's at your door, there's no place to hide, you're frozen to the floor. What you do then is you force yourself to wake up, and you say, it's this dream, not me, that's bound to go away. Hold on, the night will soon be by. Hold on, until there's nothing left to try. Child, hold on, there's angels on their way. Hold on and hear them say, child, oh child, and it doesn't even matter if the danger and the doom comes from up above or down below, or just come flying at you from across the room. When you see a man, he's raging, and he's jealous and he fears that you've walked through walls he's hidden behind for years. Yes, what you do then is you tell yourself to wait it out, and you say, it's this day, not me, that's bound to go away. Oh child, hold on, it's this day, not you, that's bound to go away.
And we are here with the lovely Miss Maya Place from Team Keisha D. How are you today, Maya?
Hello, my lovely. I am just peachy keen jelly bean.
Well, I must say, I absolutely enjoyed your performance this week for Inspirational. What an excellent song choice, a lovely dress, and that background is I'm jealous. I'm not gonna lie. All
Thank
right.
you.
How was the experience working with your coach this week? How was that for you?
Keisha was just fantastic with all of her feedback. She was upfront and honest. She had some really good notes about opening my mouth and relaxing and being able to get those consonants out. Just excellent notes and feedback. It really
Fantastic.
helped me grow.
That's what we like to hear. All right, we're going to open the floor now to all of the other coaches as well, and then we will hear from Keisha last, your coach, in terms of what they thought of your performance. We will start with Team Thompson.
How are you doing, beautiful?
I am just fantastic, Sissy. How are you?
Freezing. It is freezing in Columbus, but I'm managing. I want to let you know that it's always a joy to listen to you. I'm looking at my notes because we had so many singers to get through, but your performance really stood out for me. First of all, you looked beautiful. The backdrop was beautiful. Again, I love the song selection for you. Such a classic choice.
Thank you.
I love your energy. Every time you perform, I've told you this before, you always make it just such a great inviting thing to watch and hear as well. I would encourage you to continue to drop that jaw a little bit. There were a few pitchy moments, sometimes when you actually would get a little bit too nasally. And I think as you continue to support, continue to drop that jaw and let us hear that rich tone that we've come to know for you. I think it's just going to get better and better and better. As always, you know how I feel. I love you and I really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much.
All
You're
right,
welcome,
Team
sweetheart.
Cowboy.
Hey, Maya, it's so good to see you again.
Howdy.
I love that. I totally concur with Sissy. From your audition tape to this week's song, I noticed a big difference. So I could tell that Sissy was working with you. She's totally correct when we tell you guys to drop your jaws and open up those consonants. It's night and day difference. So I congratulate you on work well done, and it really, really showed. So congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And now we move to truth-telling time. Team Kegel.
Oh, boy.
Hey, I was really thrilled because I've never heard you before.
Oh,
Oh, sure. Mhm.
Okay. I loved it. I loved the fact that you did something that was completely different and not in your wheelhouse as far as what you've been doing for like the last year. You've been doing a lot of classical and opera, and to see you jumping into what is definitely contemporary traditional theater is a really amazing thing. I thought your belt was really well executed. I felt like there were times that I closed my eyes and I could literally see you playing the character. And that's to me the ultimate compliment, because if you remove yourself, in my eyes, from being in a contest where I see you on stage or I see you performing, then you've accomplished your goal. And I thought there was some really good moments. Once again, relax a little bit. You're a very nervous singer. You're very hard on yourself, and just get out of your head a little bit and just trust the instrument that you have. But really nice job.
All right,
Thank
and now
you.
we'll hear from your coach, Keisha D.
Hi, doll.
Hello, my love.
You did a fantastic job. You worked so hard, and I'm just so proud of you. And I'm proud of what you really took what we talked about and you executed it. And I'm just thrilled at growth in a week. Really great, fabulous. So I'm excited to jump into the next aspect of what we're going to do, and just keep doing what you're doing, sweetheart. I mean, I don't know it all, but I'm going to give you what I got. And you did a
Okay.
great job.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much, coaches. And now it is time to reveal your scores for week number 1. Are you ready, Maya?
Oh boy, let's do it.
All right. The industry panel gave you a score of 75. Congratulations.
I'll take it. Thank you so much.
The coaches score gave you a total of 76. bringing your grand total for week number 1 to 151. Congratulations to you, my dear.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Nice.
Look forward to seeing what you bring for week 2.
I'm excited.
As are we. Wow, what an incredible job, you guys. 6 amazing performances from so much passion and drive within you as singers, and that's what we strive for here at Keep On Singing. Great job. Keep up the good work. I cannot wait to see what you bring for the following theme of next week, which is, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Next week's theme, pop and R&B. I cannot wait to see what all 6 of you are going to bring for this week's theme, and best of luck to each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us from your homes, no matter where you are in the world. I'm so glad that you were able to be here. And just remember, no matter what life throws at you, keep on singing.